Welcome to my channel, where I read old newspapers. I will be reading the Walla Walla Gazette for November 14th, 1896. The Promenade Concert, Company C, National Guard of Washington, publicly opened its new hall and quarters Thursday evening. The best part of the beauty and chivalry of Walla Walla participated in the dedication. The hall had been beautifully decorated for the occasion, with flags, lanterns, bunting, and military appliances. The Walla Walla Band rendered excellent music, discoursing many selections which were entirely new to the dancers in Walla Walla. About 100 couples took part in the movements on the floor during the evening, and a large number of spectators frequented the gallery. Mystery under solution. Officers made a clever catch Monday in arresting an alleged firebug. James E. Stevens had been suspected of the crime of setting numerous fires which occurred here last summer, of which the Northern Pacific Elevator and Abbott's Barn were the principal ones, and which caused great loss. He is charged with still another attempt, which, however, did not prove a success. The police will not divulge particulars, but it is expected the detectives, who have been working on the case for some time, have startling evidence to present in court. Great, greater, greatest is the majestic steel range. We have lately been appointed exclusive agents in Walla Walla for the Majestic Manufacturing Company of St. Louis, Missouri. This great cooking range has become a household necessity in all well-furnished kitchens in America. William Farrell, a sheep herder employed by Marshall and Furnish, was lost in the Blue Mountains 50 miles from Pendleton, and when found last Saturday, had been without food for 5 days. A man by the name of Worsham claims to have been held up and robbed in an alley between 3rd and 4th Streets Wednesday morning. He states that the highwayman secured all the money he had, $20. He offers no good excuse for being in the alley at that hour. Tom Bassett and wife are serving out in jail a fine of $90 and costs for neglecting an infant child. Mrs. Bassett is only 17 years old. It is claimed that the baby is illegitimate, the father being a farmer residing on Basket Mountain, and that the couple who were married only about 3 months ago wish to get rid of it. Narrow gauge engine here. A narrow gauge engine for the Dr. Baker Road has arrived. It will be called number 3. It has been in use for some time at the Cascade Locks. This engine was brought to Walla Walla on a flat car of the broad gauge O.R.N. Company's road. It looks like a toy compared with the standard gauge cars with which it stands. It seems almost impossible that up to 15 years ago, this engine was the largest locomotive in the entire Inland Empire, and stretch of road which had in this country was the line from Wallula to Walla Walla. Our old settlers remember with what wonder the Indians regarded the first trains that were run in the Walla Walla Valley, and with what awe and superstition they looked upon the first iron horses. Dear Sir, I take this means of calling your attention to the fact that on Saturday, November 21st, I shall begin to sell, at cost, my entire stock of jewelry, watches, diamonds, Seth Thomas clocks, and silverware. During the time that I have been in business in Walla Walla, I have purchased only the best goods that the factories turn out, as all those who have traded with me will say. I have nothing old or out of date in stock. If you call at an early date, you will have your pick of the latest novelties and staples in my line. This is not a closing out sale, such as some merchants advertise in order that they may get rid of one lot of goods to make room for a fresh supply. I am simply retiring from the jewelry business for good. You have an opportunity to purchase your holiday gifts and to supply your own needs at prices which you will not be able to duplicate for a long time. Yours respectively, George H. Snell. Freshets are beneficial. The rains and Chinooks during the first part of the week melted the snow in the mountains. This caused the creeks to rise. High water is always a benefit to this country. During floods, the bottomlands are sub-irrigated. Freshets carry away dead animals and refuse matter that becomes lodged in the channels during previous months. Especially is the benefit to sewerage noticed in the towns, which use the mountain streams as dumping ground. Mill Creek for Walla Walla, the Touchy for Dayton and Waitsburg, the Walla Walla River for Milton, and the Umatilla River for Pendleton are the regulators of the health of these communities. It was for convenience that men first built these towns on the banks of these streams. It should be for sanitary reasons that they remain there and that people take advantage of every natural means for improving them. The time will come, and some that are living now will witness it, when some of the excess water which flows down our streams during the winter will be caught and conserved in reservoirs. Then during the summer months it will be turned loose, as required upon our roads and streets, up on our lawns and gardens. This will do away with much of the dust and counteract much of the heat that annoys us without such irrigation. The cost of constructing water systems for these purposes will soon be recovered to the people by the increased tonnage of fruit and vegetables which would be produced on account of the irrigation and shipped to the mining markets.